seeing the world as other people see it. And you may have heard the motto, walking 1,000 miles in someone else's shoes. That's how you empathize.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into Nodes of Design. To help support our mission spread knowledge, we have a very special guest on today's episode. Let's welcome Reggie Murphy, who is passionate about creating a human-centered world, and he's a 20 years veteran of UX research and design space. Currently, he's the director of research at Twitter, where he leads the team of creation and conversation research at Twitter. Prior to Twitter, Reggie built and led client experiences research team at Vanguard, and he also led research teams at Meta, where he helped build Facebook cameras effect platforms, Facebook groups, and workspaces. In this episode, Reggie had shared wonderful insights on human-centered research. We had discussed on what is human-centered research and what are the different ways to understand and empathize with user. We then spoke about different frameworks to follow our approach for human-centered research, and later discussed on how research is both an art and science and how to balance this combination of art and science while capturing deeper insights. Later that, we discussed on how to focus on the insights gained from the user research and synthesize them and make it accessible across the board. We then concluded the show by Reggie's recommendations on top 5 skills that a researcher should have, and also what does Reggie look for in a researcher's portfolio. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and on every Friday we release new episodes with different creative leaders from around the world to help you better understand different concepts related to design. So don't forget to tune in into Notes of Design every Friday. With that being said, happy designing everyone. Hi Reggie, welcome to Nodes of Design. It's a pleasure hosting you today on our show.
Thank you for having me.
How was your day so far?
Oh, the day has been going really, really well. I am just very happy to have this opportunity to talk with you.
That's wonderful, Reggie. So if you could give a brief about yourself to our audience out there.
Sure. My name is Reggie Murphy, and I lead research at Twitter. I'm director of research at Twitter. I have been working as a researcher and a leader in research for over 20 years. So I've been doing this for quite some time. This has been my life. This has been my passion to lead research and conduct research. And it's been a wonderful ride so far.
That's wonderful, Reggie. Thank you so much. So what was your journey into research and how did you start? And what are your tips to the beginners on how to start?
Wow, my journey into research really started, and I tell people who ask me this question, is I sort of fell into it. But there was a direction here. So when I was in college, even though I was a history major, I minored in communications, and the communications minor led me to doing a whole lot of work at the campus radio station. So one of my very first jobs at the campus radio station was being a news reporter. And this was really fun. It was just exciting to me. I thought this was actually what I wanted to do as a career, reporting live, Reggie Murphy from the scene, right? But what I learned, what I really enjoyed about being a news reporter, it's journalism. And journalism, the art of journalism is going out and investigating and learning and gathering information. At that time, I did not know this was research. I just thought it was, hey, I was a news reporter. I was going out into the field, interviewing people, and then coming back to the radio station and editing and letting it broadcast over the radio waves. But after college, I really didn't know if news reporting was right for me. And so I ended up in graduate school in a master's degree program in communications. In this program, I took a lot of research classes, a lot of management courses, and I ended up doing an internship at a local radio station where I went to graduate school. And this changed the game for me. I worked with the sales team, and my job was to pull together the research that the sales people would use to go out and sell advertising on the radio station. And it was great. I would look into these databases that would show information about, say, for example, how many people plan to buy furniture in the market over the next year. And then we had data that showed, of those people who plan to buy furniture, this is how many listen to our radio station. And so it was a really cool thing.
Designing.
man.